Happy holidays, people. I have my Jelly Belly, what do you call these? Candy canes. Anyways, today was a very relaxed day. And to be honest, I was sitting on the couch in peace and quiet and I was manifesting. I was in this beautiful place and I was visualizing and I was getting my life. And the alarms in this building went off. And the alarm for my apartment and the alarm for the building is two different things. The alarm for the apartment is like my ears still hurt. It's so blaring. And yes, if there was an actual emergency, that'd be great. But nothing's on fire, so please spare us. So I hopped in the car because it was warm, which allowed me to discover that my car has a heated steering wheel. I didn't know that. It's a new car and it hasn't been cold enough, but that was a plus and a bonus discovery. Then I found myself driving just to kind of get some heat because it's 30 degrees outside. Y'all got this blaring alarm. So I got to go in there. And so I'm driving around and I pull up and I just happen to be at the nail salon. So I went and got my toes done and sipped on some wine and let them rub on me and relax me while the shenanigans were going on around here. Thank you, God, for Apple Pay, because when I walked outside, I just had my phone and my keys, but you can just pay with your phone now. So all is well. Just a quick little story for you guys. How are you? I'm coming to you quick. I thought it was important to share this, especially before the holidays. I titled this Seasonal Depression, Loneliness, Are You Single? A lot of what I talk about, especially with this catering to single Black women over 30, to go from helpless to hopeful in love, I've been there. And this is why I know and can tell you all of the things you need to do and the mindset you need to have in order to push you forward so that you can get to where you want to be. Okay? And I remember when holidays used to cause the worst seasonal depression for me, because as a single woman, it was so loud. Like, I don't have a husband. No one's helping me Christmas shop. Nobody, I'm not starting my own traditions. I'm expected to go here and go there. And I just want to be at home with my own family. I don't have kids. If you've been single for a while or you don't have kids or you don't have a husband and the holidays come around, birthdays come around, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, all of these things, it can get a little sad. Like, you don't feel like you're the one being loved on and enjoying in the family and Christmas cheer. And I understand that. And so I saw something today because I've been able to pull myself out of those spaces and I don't experience seasonal depression like I used to. I am living my best life and here are some mindsets you can have. So I came across a tweet and I wanted to kind of share what I got from the tweet and break it down a little bit with you. So it's this girl, Junie. I don't even have her handle, y'all. Junie. This is what she looks like in case you want to follow, because it was great. My bad, I don't have the handle. Anyways, her first tweet says, start learning to stay fulfilled with your desires from within. Your within is your 4D, your true reality. So 4D is within, 3D is without. 3D is third dimensional. It's something that we can see with our eyes. But this is what keeps me encouraged. When you start learning to stay fulfilled with your desires from within, we know our desires. If it's to be married, if it's to have kids, if it's to be going trips on the holidays and doing all these things, stay with that. You only lose that energy and the momentum of the manifestation of your desire when you compromise your desire and your thought with what you're seeing on the outside. Just because it hasn't materialized in front of your face, try to allow the desire itself within you to remind you, to fulfill you, to love on you, to give you the energy and the outlook that you need to make it through the seasons. Because what you feel on the outside, it's only a matter of time before you see it. What you feel on the inside, it's only a matter of time before you see it on the outside. So if you know, and you feel good one day, like, oh, I'm going to get married. Like, I just know it's for me. I know this is going to happen. I know I'm headed in this direction. And then the holidays come and you look and you're not the one booed up at the Christmas party. You start to look around and think that despair starts to kick in. Like, oh, I'm alone. Everyone has somebody. Everyone's doing this for their kids. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I wish this. Oh, and then now you take yourself backwards and you just had all that forward momentum in the knowing that your desire was unfolding. So the quicker we can start learning to stay fulfilled with our desires from within, the faster they will appear without. This also says we are so used to seeing proof in the 3D, which is physical reality, that when we expect something good to happen, we keep checking the 3D. Sometimes when the good thing hasn't occurred yet, that's when you start spiraling. As a result, manifestation is delayed and then you spiral more. But think about this. When you think in the state of fear, even when the undesired circumstance hasn't occurred in the 3D, it's you who kept repeating that circumstance in your head, even without seeing it in the 3D. Like I just explained, you feel optimistic at one point, like, I feel close, like I'm going to meet my man. I feel good. I'm happy where I'm at. And when it happens, and I'm in a good place. I'm going to keep going forward. And then the holidays hits and you're like, I'm the one that doesn't have a kid. I'm not going to the Christmas parties. Oh, I wish somebody could take me here. Who's going to get me the gifts? My husband. I don't have a husband. Da, 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 da. And then now you start to spiral into like what you're seeing physically on the outside right in front of you. And you start to lose that inner desire and that fulfillment and that fire that you just had, because the holidays are hitting and you're looking around and it's getting real Hallmark out here. And you're like, well, where's mine? That reaction led it to become dominant, which as a result reflected in the 3D as your undesired circumstance. The more you exacerbate that thought on the holidays, the more you just make that true for yourself in real life and kind of block and stop and put a halt to the manifestation that really is already there and on its way for you, depending on how you're willing to look at it and how focused you're willing to stay on the outcome, the possibility, and the truth of your desires coming into fruition. So if you can repeat your undesired circumstances, that repetition led it to become dominant. So if you can repeat your undesired circumstances without seeing any proof in the 3D, you can definitely repeat your desired circumstances without proof in the 3D. So keep repeating the story that aligns with your desire. No need to check the 3D for proofs of results. You're getting your manifestations no matter what. This exact Christmas, maybe today, the 22nd, you don't have a boo. You don't have children to buy gifts for. You're not going to the Christmas parties. You're not booed up. Maybe that's what it is right now. But I challenge you in this time not to give up on yourself and not to exacerbate that energy of I don't have, it's not me, I'm sad, I'm depressed, where's my husband, where's my kids, and hold fast to the desire that is what you do want. How hard can we work to switch out those thoughts so we don't spiral downward and end up in seasonal depression? Now, there's other things I understand that cause seasonal depression. Some of us have lost parents. Some of us have, we're not near family, and there's all these things, so I understand. But I'm talking about when it comes to having a relationship, having a spouse, having your kids, having your family, I know what it is to be the single girl in the space. Okay, I done watched a lot of my friends get married. Some of them get divorced. I done seen a lot of baby daddies and pregnancies and baby showers, and it's still a desire of mine. But I've been able to beat seasonal depression for years at this point now, because I know that my desires are coming to me. So just because I can't see it right now, I'm not sitting next to Bay under the fireplace today, that I'm not going to allow this that I'm seeing with my physical eyes trick me into believing that my heart's desires won't be met. So I can sit here single, happy, and joyful because I know not only is this now moment such a gift, but what I want is coming to me. I am sure of it. And that was something that I wasn't able to grasp for some time. Valentine's Day would come around, I would get real feeling some kind of way. Like, where's mine? Especially too when you're a type of woman that's waiting for a particular type of man. Because we all know if you want to entertain some clown stuff, there's always somebody around. That's how a lot of us get caught up. You don't want to be single on the holidays. So instead of being true to yourself and honoring your boundaries and your greatness and your worth and your value, you just, you know what I'm saying, get a homie right here and at least it's something. We get a little bit too caught up with that. So I just kind of wanted to share this for those of you who might be feeling some kind of way, feeling lonely or single or whatever it might be. I just wanted to challenge you to kind of keep from spiraling downward, keep it on the up and up, knowing that what you desire is coming your way, because that's the truth. Your desire being fulfilled, and the beauty of that starts in here, your heart, your mind, what you can visualize. It starts there. So don't let what you're seeing on the gram and everybody in their matching Christmas PJs photos make you feel left out. You're not. Your stuff is on the way. I wrote something that kind of made me feel like, in a small ways, some of our manifestations and desires are like a credit card, right? You don't got the money at the time, but you'll swipe that card and get your stuff. Think of manifesting at the same time as the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm tired, but I wanted to come on here anyway. You swipe. If when you swipe your credit card is equivalent to believing and visualizing a manifestation coming, when you swipe that card, even though you don't have the money, even though you don't have what you're wanting in 3D, you swipe anyway and you get it. Imagine if we could think the same way with what our heart's desires. Oh, I desire it. I'm swiping. It's mine. That's it. There's no discussion. There's no question. It's there. It's in the bank. This is what we're doing, right? And you pay on it later, and that's fine. But I'm saying it's there. You've paid on it. It's right there. Don't allow what you're seeing with your eyeballs to take you to a downward spiral, because then that just starts to retract all of the momentum that you gained when it comes to the belief of what is possible for you. So, and then not to mention, when you do get it, when you do get the husband, the kids, the this, and you are the one cheesing with your matching Christmas PJs for your Christmas, when you're in the midst of that, time is not going to be a thought. You're not going to be thinking of all the years you didn't have it, because you're going to be in it, done and done. It's always going to feel different when you're walking it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to feel as dramatic as it can feel when you feel like you don't have it. You feel like it's not coming. You feel like everyone else is getting it. You feel like it's another holiday, and it's just so like, meh. Anyways, I wanted to share that. Another quick download I got for So another quick download I got for myself was, I don't know about you guys, but I hope you can tell that we're walking. There's a complete reset. We're walking into a completely newness of our life. Nothing is the same, if that makes sense. Nothing is the same. So with that being said, it's time to really build from the ground up and design the life that we want. But one thing that I noticed my mind and soul kind of has been pondering is the oneness of everything. I listened to this Bob Proctor meditation, and it talks about you're not your body. You have a body. You don't say, I am hand. You have hands. So when you think about how vast you are and what you really are outside of this body, tangibly, that instantly kind of allowed me to see how big I really am, if that makes sense. And if I think of how big I don't even want to say my name because I am not my name. It's something that I have. If I think about the bigness of my soul and that I chose to be in a body, this body that I have, it's almost easier to see the oneness of everything. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes, you know, if you're not really into this stuff, I can sound a little out there, but it's definitely given me a better perspective on what my capabilities are. You know, there's another book that I read and there's a mantra that's repeated: I am wealth, I am joy, I am abundance. And if you think of yourself in the bigger picture as a soul who has a body, it is easier for you to understand how powerful you really are because of your vastness. Anyway, I'm not going to go too far down that road, but it's something I've been pondering a lot lately, and it feels really good because things are happening and they're happening quick. I will share with you at a future date how quick some of these manifestations are coming in for me and those that I've been coaching with my group coaching program. I didn't put this on here, but if you guys enjoyed this message, like, comment, subscribe. I want to know how you're feeling. How do you feel about the holiday season? Do you get seasonal depression? Do you feel like you're left behind when it comes to being the one to have a family or a man or your kids or this or that? Let me know how you're feeling. Leave it in the comments. I'm here to hold space for you. I hope this message blessed you, and the reality of the situation is something that you were able to change your perspective on by hearing this. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your heart's desires coming into fruition and the possibilities. So follow Loving Life Deep on Instagram because I have some amazing stuff coming up. Hey, girl. I'm nice to see you popping up in here. I just shared my little message on perspective. And I want you to go back and watch because you'll understand what I'm saying. But okay, you guys, you know what I'm going to do. I'm finna go eat. I'm tired, but I wanted to pop on here because I feel like, you know, even if 1-2 people come in here, see this, understand the message, and switch their perspective, you got to understand when you hear words that change the way you think, it changes your life. We don't want to downplay that because if you can have a switch in perspective, it only takes a little bit for that to take a ripple effect from the inside out. And it's the kind of effect that you need, especially if on the inside you're running this negative player and this negative tape during the holidays. Like, I'm still single. I don't have a man. Look at them. I don't have kids. They got this going on. I want to take pictures in Christmas pajamas and I want to be doing this. If you got that running, but you can listen to what I just shared and it shifts your perspective to keep you moving forward on your heart's desires because you're going to do the work required to keep the warmth of the desire that you have fulfilled within the 4D. Keep it in here. Keep it in your heart and in your mind. This is where it starts, not what you're seeing out here. So don't allow what you're seeing on the outside to get you off of your path of the belief you know of your manifestations that are coming. Stay close to your heart. Keep visualizing what you desire. It's already here. It's already yours. It's on the way. What's going on out here is only a reflection of what's going on in here. So if you start looking at the holidays and what's going on out there, and it's not me, where is mine? And you start doing that, you messing it up. You messing up what your heart already knows. You don't need to do that no more. Okay, we're headed to a completely new year, a new season, a new level of consciousness, and you deserve to rest in the knowing of your heart's desires because that is real. Not what you see right here. Starts here. So keep that. Don't allow seasonal depression when it comes to having a husband and kids. If you're single and you're not booed up, you're not going to the events, you're not doing, don't allow that to ruin what you know is true. You're a wife, you're a mom. A man would be lucky to have you. It's going to happen. It's okay that it's December 22nd and you're not seeing it here yet. That don't matter. It's here first. You got to keep it here. Keep it here. Don't do it. Fight for yourself. Don't be scrolling the ground getting upset when you see all these matching PJ pictures. Yours is coming. And if anything, why don't you go scroll something and find some PJs that you like, so when your situation manifests, you already know what kind of PJs. Make a folder. Screenshot them PJs that you want to be filming in with your boo. Don't sit there and be sad about the boo you don't have right now. Let the 4D illuminate the way and take more precedence than what you're seeing in the 3D. All right, y'all. I'm eating I got candy canes. I've been laying out all day. I told the story in the beginning that I got up because the stupid alarm went off in this building, and I just took a drive and found myself at the nail shop. So I got my toes done, and I had a glass of wine. I let them rub on me, and now I'm going to make dinner. The day has been perfect. I'm rested and relaxed. I'm not forcing anything right now. This is a beautiful time to kind of be introspective. Think about what you desire. Set some goals and some visualizations for next year. Y'all, I'm tired. Somebody sent me something where it's like, okay, close your eyes, visualize what you want for 2023, open your eyes and write it down. We got to start moving in our power now. And everything that I do and everything that I share is going to get you so in tune with that. You're going to see it manifest on the outside so quickly. It's going to blow your mind. This is where we're at now. So follow Loving Life Deep here. I can't wait to share my group coaching efforts with you guys next year. I'm still building. I'm working with my beta group. I'm doing a tester group, and they're getting results, and we're having breakthroughs and growing. And I can't wait to share what we've cultivated and bring it to you next year. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, so that way you can get all the deets later. And yeah, that was it. If you missed the message, please watch it back, but I think you got it in a nutshell. All right, y'all. What do I say? Happy Christmas Eve? No, because Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So what is it? Christmas Eve? I don't know, whatever. Is it the 22nd or the 23rd right now? I don't even know. Oh, it's the 23rd. I kept saying the 22nd. Whatever. It's all good. Peace.